Thought I'd do a real quick video on what I use for a wet palette. Obviously, I'm not a professional painter by any means, but what I have is a Rubbermaid takeaway, but really, I mean, honestly, any just cheap air-sealed Tupperware will work. And then what I did was I took parchment paper, and the reason I have the marker here is just for reference. I cut them a little bit longer than a marker, and obviously it's a little bit shorter, but more importantly, you can see this paint's been in here for, let me see, 2 days ago, and it is still absolutely fine, to the point that it still covers perfect, it's still mixed right. It's just, you know, your basic wet paint without drying out. All I have in here is the parchment paper. That's actually not paint right there, that's Flow-Aid that I had loose in the bottom of here. And just one of these 3M sponges. It's like a big sheet of sponge. I just cut a chunk down. I put, I just use bottled water. You could use distilled water. You could use tap water, I don't care. But I use bottled water, assuming it's got less, you know, minerals and stuff than mine. And I just lay the sheet of parchment paper on there. And what I'll do is throw a couple little eyedroppers or Citadel bottles or whatever you want to paint on there for about a minute, just enough to get it wet and keep it from wrinkling up bad. And anyway, that's basically my wet palette. It works awesome for me. It saved me a ton in paint, and the paint covers well and everything works good. And with the amount of paint I go through, I'm always switching out these. So for me, it was a huge deal to not have to buy custom ones. Like I said, it's just Reynolds Wrap parchment paper. So, I mean, that's not even 50 cents worth of parchment paper there. Anyway, just thought for anybody that wanted one.